My beautiful girls, sometimes you gotta do just a little something special to make sure that you're keeping it nice and fresh in your relationships. So let's talk about it.
What's up, my beautiful girls? It's your girl, J. Marie. Thank you so much for watching and listening to Girl Talk with J. Marie. And yes, y'all, it's Girl Talk, but a wise man is going to want to listen. I want to thank you so much to all the love you showed our last episode, Dating Somebody Too Old. Thank you for all your subscriptions. If you have not subscribed, please take a moment and subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all the new subscribers. Hey now. And let's go ahead and get right into this episode where we are actually talking about ways that you can connect with your man. Okay, there's one powerful way, and I'm gonna get right into it right after we do one of the first segments, prayer on the spot. It's my prayer ministry. I believe in the power of prayer, and I want you to find a scripture that references your day, and that's what we're doing for this episode. This scripture comes from Proverbs 18 and 15, and it says, "An intelligent heart acquires knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeks knowledge." An intelligent heart acquires knowledge, and the ears of the wise seek knowledge. Wise is important because we should be wanting to know so much, so many things to know on this earth. But most importantly, it changes who you are as a person. The more you know, I think there's so much more understanding that comes with knowledge. When I'm aware of something, or if I experience something, or I've learned something, that gives me understanding, and I'm then able to deal with human beings differently in the earth. That's what I believe. That's what I know. It ain't what I believe. It's what I know to be true. And so this is why I encourage you, learn something new. And that is exactly how this ties into this episode. When it comes to your significant other, particularly those who love football, this is one big thing that I want to teach my girls that you can do to make your time with your husband or your man more intimate. How about this? Football season is right around the corner. September 9th is the kickoff of the 2021-2022 NFL season. Whoop, whoop. As you can see, I'm representing the Chiefs, baby. And one thing I've learned is that sports will bring connection. It will bring love, whether that be within your family or that could be within your relationship or your hometown. It's crazy the power of sports. So the first thing I want to say to this is there's a whole new layer of intimacy available and waiting for you when you learn something new about what your spouse or boyfriend or partner loves. Especially when it comes to football. Football is so fun and amazing. So girls, I'm encouraging you. These are some little tips that you can do to connect with your person. This is something you can do. Pull up your man's favorite team. If it's the Chiefs, I can already tell you right now, good eye candy on the Chiefs, Travis Kelce. He's super fine. He's very, very good at his position. He is a tight end, one of the best that's ever played the position. These are little things that you can do so that you can get more involved in the sports. Of course, we want to say, oh my gosh, I can't stand it. I don't like it, blah, blah, blah. But think about this. You want quality time with your man. It's even better if you want to watch the game because you're involved simply because you learned something new. So this is why I encourage you this football season, take a moment and learn a team. Figure out who your man's team is. Figure out a cute player on that team. Figure out their position and then begin to build your knowledge from that place. There are excellent resources. You can use number one, ESPN. It's a channel. Get on ESPN. Find out what they're talking about on ESPN when it comes to football. Slowly but surely, you gain more knowledge. NFL Network, another channel. It's incredible for learning the highlights, learning about different teams, learning about the lingo so that you know what offense is, what defense is, what a touchdown is, an extra point, 2-point conversion. All these things are little things you can know so that you can be in the room with your boo and y'all can enjoy it together. After so many years of being with somebody and you can't have sex all the time, it's going to come to a point where you got to find something else that makes you both happy. And I'm telling you, sports is a shoe-in for that. So find that cute player, learn about that team. That's the start to you gaining more knowledge about sports. And maybe it's not football. I'm using football because I love football and it is starting next week. Woo, I'm so happy. Officially, the official regular season will start next week. But perhaps your man loves basketball. That's coming back up too, not too long from now. Perhaps they love baseball, soccer. Maybe they're into stocks and investing. Gaming. That's another thing that people love, especially our dudes. You can easily learn how to play the game. Maybe not easily, but you could definitely start practicing when they're not at home. Learn, ask your other homeboys, whatever you need to ask them so that you can get more involved in something that they like. And I'd like to think that when you take that extra step to find out something that they enjoy, learn about something they enjoy, they'll be more open to possibly learning about something that you enjoy. Am I pushing it if I say they're going to want to learn about weaves and makeup? Absolutely, I'm pushing it. But maybe there's something else. Maybe you watch Real Housewives in whatever city and state, and they decided that they'll watch something like that with you. I don't know, because I won't even watch that with you. But the bottom line is that might be something that they decide to do because you tried. So I just want to help you build new layers of intimacy, a new way to connect with your boo, because this is what happens when you have long-term growth in a relationship. It's because you slowly figured out what they loved and you made it your business to know about the things that they cared about. So if you want to learn more about whatever your person's thing is, don't underestimate the power of YouTube University. Now, you should be watching this and subscribed on YouTube, but I definitely want you to inquire on YouTube about anything that they like. If it's basketball, if it's baseball, if it's the Chiefs, you can Google it. You can get on YouTube. You can find out what little things mean. You can literally get an instructor to explain everything to you. Leave a comment. I'll help you out. It's important that you find out what is your person's thing, because it makes stuff more long and more, it makes stuff more interesting and has more longevity. Trust me. I'll never forget one of the times me and at the time, one of my dudes, I should say that was my boyfriend. So anyways, I was into what he was into. One day we were laying in the bed and we were just watching the stuff that he likes to watch on his little phone or whatever in the mornings, because he's into different types of like games and stuff. So I was just like, oh, okay. And I was into it. He was so happy and grateful that I genuinely took the time to listen to it and watch it. And hell, I learned something new. I like to expand my knowledge. This is why people do so good on Jeopardy, shoot, because they're learning about stuff that don't have nothing to do with them. I always tell my mama that she's like an encyclopedia. She just be knowing stuff for no reason, but that's because she's involved in everything. She wants to know the things that my stepdad likes, so she learns more about it. The things that she likes, she learns more about it. And that's the reason why I say knowledge is so powerful, and it can even help with your intimacy. Trust me on this one. Go find their sport, find their favorite team, and learn about at least 3 players and the history of their team throughout this season, and watch how much you even start liking it, and you begin to get a fantasy football team, and you begin to place your bets in Vegas. Okay, I might be going too far with that, but try it. And so that's the main thing that I wanted to share with you as far as what you can do to connect better with your man. Now, the next thing I want to get into is what we like to call Girl Talk About It. So with Girl Talk About It, I want to bring up something that you should have already knew in the news. It should have been brought to your attention, if for some reasons or not, y'all ain't watching the news. Oh my God. So this particular topic, it was heartbreaking. Very hard to watch, very hard to continue to watch. But Hurricane Ida, she came in and she caused so much havoc in our country. And there's a lot of aftermath from Hurricane Ida. So I want you to please, 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 normally I ask you to give to a Black nonprofit organization or a support a Black business. I really want you to find something that you trust or someone that you trust that can help with the devastation that took place across the South, on the East, the Northeast, and then and make sure that you are praying for these people. I live on the West Coast, so we don't really see these kind of tragedies. But when you see the devastation, this is their homes. These are their homes. A lot of people didn't have money to leave like they wanted to leave. You have got to find a way to give to those in need, especially in these types of tragedies. So that's what I want you to do this week. Yes, like I said, I would love for you to support Black businesses and nonprofits. Right now, I'm wearing a throwback jersey from vintage Camp Vintage, my goodness, Camp Vintage Boutique, my brother's company. So please check them out if you're looking for clothes or shoes, but particularly donate to those who were affected by Hurricane Ida, because it was a true devastation in New York and Louisiana. So many different places were affected, and I need you guys to give to them and sow into their lives. I really, really appreciate you checking out Girl Talk with J. Marie as usual. I hope that you subscribe, like, and share. This episode is a little bit shorter because I just wanted to get straight to the But check out our other episodes. Tell me what you think. Make sure you comment, subscribe on this particular video. I will see you the very next time. I want y'all to remember one thing. You still here and you're still living. That gives you the opportunity to write your own happy ending. So get to writing. What are you waiting for? You just have to know what movie that's from. Anyways, I'll see you then. Thank you so much again. Mwah. Go Chiefs. Okay, we're not supposed to do it anymore. But go Chiefs. Have a good football season and learn something about your Bulls team. All right, my beautiful girls and wise men.